Be the last one to shoot.
Happy birthday, Mummy.
Surprise, surprise. Come in.
Sit her down next to Toby.
Come on in.
Here goes the skeleton tears.
I know I wouldn't lie.
Come on in.
There's Toppy. Toppy sit next to him. There's
Toby's reserved just you.
And there's Beth over there. I have innocent.
Mum, Toby said it was the hardest thing she did, talking to you on the phone and not saying anything. Mum rang Toby.
Happy birthday, Mum.
Mum rang Toby up.
Haven't you got anything for the party? Supposed to bring through? Told him.
Golf's pretty ordinary for mine.
How are you, Mother?
Oh, dear.
Look, we're all crying. Now sit down next to Toby until you get your leave.
Oh, dear.
I didn't know there was only a day between your birthday.
No, it's 45. Monday is the 10th.
Oh, that's what I keep thinking Mum's birthday today.
How did they find you out? Darling, I see you the weekend. Happy birthday.
Hi.
Hi, Nan. How are you, darling? Happy birthday.
Where's Katie?
Mum missed her, actually. She caught us on the bed.
Mum, where's Katie over there? Katie, your slim granddaughter. Get away.
Then I get a cuddle now.
Kate, don't squeeze them.
Keep going, there's plenty more. Now, we're not going out for dinner, I presume you know that. I said, we're not going out for dinner, I presume you know that by now.
Did you want sandwich at home, Mum?
Hello, Mother.
Remember which one I am? Tell her who you are. Paula. I'm Matthew's one. No, what sort of... You know Donna? The biggest surprise of all, Mum, is Peter and friend were here on time.
How are you, Mum? Surprise?
Surprise, Annie. Happy birthday.
There's a few more little boy, yeah. Yeah. How's the size of him? Cute?
Bit of a surprise, boy.
Happy birthday, Nan. Did you get a surprise? No? Happy birthday, Mother.
Thank you.
We put it over you, didn't we?
Sure did.
Just relax now. Hey, Mum, what about me? What about Dennis?
Thanks, Dennis.
Hang on, Dan, can we get a shot of that? Yeah. Which is the fire button? This one, touch?
Yeah, it's just come through here, Pete.
T, is it?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Surprise? What James gets out of all the time, he's going around a nappy. So anyone, little lady,
Three. Past two. Three.
If you can't bother buying one, you
Go through all these. Oh, I don't know. I saw you. It was three big network.
Most of them, one of those is about $2,000 or $3,000. Most of them,
These are ones that we follow to give everybody milk and thought it was going to go with it.
This is your cousin James. There's Shelley.
You go to King's too, don't you, James?
Yeah, let's go to King's. What's that? You ladies want to
Would you like something to drink, Mum?
Sure. Okay. That's a shot. Nice to see you again.
We really tricked you this time, didn't we? No, I don't want one, I'm right. This Lisa on the round, she's quite consulted about it. And David couldn't come because he had to work. He was terribly disappointed. Yeah, but he wanted to be here. Yeah, see, I made all that up, you see, because I knew you'd see David today. I have told a lot of lies in the past fortnight. I thought if you asked me once more when I'm coming down, I had to keep telling you over and over all these filthy lies. Yeah, that's it. Mum just said she was going to get you to ring you up and get you to pick me up at Spencer Street because she doesn't think I'm old enough to make it from Spencer Street to her place by train.
This much film. If you're going to film Judy talking, we haven't got that much film, and we'll run out. You know. In fact, if you get Judy and I together, it'll be absolutely impossible. We are, Mum, at your 84th birthday with all the family gathered around outside, and we've just taken a few minutes to come and have a bit of a yarn in here and talk about what's going on your 84th birthday.
Yes, well.
Did you get a big surprise?
Oh, big surprise. I know the word, but I haven't got over it yet.
Well, I didn't make too much noise when you first walked in. It was pretty relaxed.
Yes, I know, but to see all the faces and see friends and relatives I haven't seen for such a long time, it took me a long while to wake up what was going on.
Yeah, still, the way they all sort of quietly came up, it was good really, because you got a chance to say hello to each one.
I ran my eyes around, and when I saw Bess and Dot there, and topping my friends sitting there, and then because they'd all had to tell me fibs all the week because they've been asking questions about my birthday, how I've been questioning Judy when she was coming down. She kept being very evasive about when she was coming, and I was going to ask Dennis to go and pick her up at Spencer Street Station, then I forgot about that.
Is that the first time in your life you've had a surprise party yourself?
I had a party for my 70th birthday at the didgeridoo, but it wasn't a surprise.
So is that your first
surprise party I had?
Fancy having to wait 84 years for a surprise party. I mean,
yes.
No, that really is quite significant.
Yeah.
So
George said he only drinks tea when it's my 84th birthday.
Yes, well, that, it certainly is a significant occasion. And just looking around at the family there today, obviously things have changed a lot. How do you feel about things now yourself? You feel pretty relaxed about the family and how things are going today?
Oh yes, it's lovely to see you all together, and all the little the great grandchildren and the grandchildren and the close friends, and everybody wishing me well and wishing me happy birthday, and glad I'm with them after 84 years.
Yeah, we were all trying to think what you really enjoy the best for your birthday, and it was Judy's idea really. She thought that what you'd enjoy the most is to have the family all around you.
Yes, that could be the best possible present I could possibly have got.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I've often thought about it, why we don't get together, try to get together a little bit more than we do try to get together, because long distances separate us,
Yeah, that's right.
and it's lovely to all gather together.
Hi. We're having a party here today. We're at 3 Jennifer Avenue in Mordialloc. There's a lot of people inside that we'll go and meet, say hello to, find out who they are and get to know a little bit more about the reason we're all here. So if you'd like to follow me, we'll go inside, see who we can find and what we can get them to say to us. Follow me around here. Around here, don't worry about the dogs, they're all part of the family.
No.
Come inside. Right, now we'll just start wherever we are. The reason we're here is for Mum's 84th birthday, which is officially on the 10th of August, 1988. I'll add that bit. And around you are all her family and friends. We'll just take a few minutes to find out who they are and maybe get a word or two about them. So it's known as Jezza. Joining with us today. Anything to tell us, Mike?
Yes, very entertaining. on
Enough
Eddie's
food?
84th birthday.
Enough food for
Yes,
you?
plenty.
Enough stubby? Okay. Well, the king of the family, here we've got Brendan. Brendan, we're doing a small viewing for history purposes. Don't show your big teeth, please. Not too much on screen. Anything to tell us about today?
Very enjoyable day, thank you.
The Ouzo has not yet been opened, but all
Speak a
in
lot
good
more
time.
later on. Could you come back in about an hour's time? 2 hours time?
So there's his little crown. That's his scalp, not his crown. Over here we've got Jenny and Brian, a family cousin who's always been around the important events, good and bad.
We like a free drink.
You'd like a free drink.
And the sausage roll.
And the sausage roll, right, yeah. And how do you think Mum looks?
I think she looks fantastic.
For an 84-year-old lady, she looks pretty good, doesn't she?
She certainly does. She looks pretty good for a 64-year-old lady.
Yeah, that's right. You got off. Okay, well that was Jenny and Brian. Now we'll move on a little bit around the room. There's lots of other people we still want to introduce you to. Namely one here, we've got Peter, another big Scullen member.
Oh, Scullen member.
Peter had to be here at a specific time today, and amazingly he was here on time as requested. An amazing thing, if nothing else.
As you know, I've never been known to be late at night. I've never been known to exaggerate anything. I've never been known to spin a yarn or...
That's right. No crap.
Exactly.
That's right.
Very quiet little fella.
That's right. Very
I'm
nice.
glad you got it right.
Yes,
Cass.
excellent
Nice
stuff.
fun too.
Yes.
I've just been telling them about Duncan, the boys went out when he was.
Right, excuse me. Well, right next door, of course, we've got Mari. Yeah, okay. Mari's had to come down from Albury for today, so she had a long trip. Mari, how do you say hello?
Oh, Dennis, do you have to? That's cruel.
Unfortunately, the camera does tell the truth, so when the video comes forward, well, no one will...
Excuse me, but you can see I'm the younger sister and she's the older one. She's got false teeth and everything, all my own.
We'll completely ignore that and go on to cousin Barbara. She came up to Geelong to be with us today. Her mother and our mother, whose birthday's here today, they were always very close, very good sisters-in-law, and Barbara's her daughter, so Barbara had to be with us today. So we're very pleased that Barbara was able to come with us. So we'll keep going around, still lots of people to try and follow. Here we've got Steve, this is my other half Steve.
How you going?
He's sitting down, getting a few people he hadn't met today, so he's met them today. Very small chap, I always... I'm pleased that he's having a good time. And over here we've got, this is Donna Caldwell.
This is Donna HB Caldwell. The HB stands for
Donna's had a few drinks. And down here on the left we've got Paula. Say hello, Paula. How are you enjoying yourself? Good. And what do you think of the Scullen people so far?
I'll put up with it.
rough but ready.
Yes, that's right. All right, girls. So,
I'll just shake hands with Steve here and say it's very nice to meet with a friend of Carol's who's not a salesman. Like, you know, these really...
and has got
Listen, I've
brains.
got a dozen of these watches, you know, and they're going pretty cheap. You just try this on. I mean, it's good.
Behind the camera here,
Yeah.
which kid was the biggest bugger of them all?
Brendan.
Why?
Why? Because he was the eldest?
Oh, I don't think so. He's just a bit of a devil. And Peter and Ted were the greatest mates on earth. They went everywhere together and had a little billy cart round and round the district.
Yeah.
And Dennis was a good little boy. Never caused any trouble.
Dennis behind the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Peter used to say, what a beautiful looking kid. He had lovely golden hair, curly hair. And I took him down to the barber's to have it cut and he began to look like a girl.
Yeah.
And as all these golden curls fell to the floor, I had tears in my eyes.
So did I, break my heart.
And he just wishes he had them all back, mother, like myself. Now, what about Judy and Mari? What were some of their little...
Oh, Judy and Mari, it was always fighting.
Like my two boys,
Yeah,
Byron
like
and
these
Carl.
bloody ones like foreign and revolting people like that.
But anyway,
They just didn't get on. They were different personalities, Judy and Mari. They were both pretty good at school. Mari excelled at sport, but she liked everybody to know it. You won't like that.
You must have been slightly proud, Mum, that in all your kids, no one ever got into any strife, did we? Like there was never any trouble with the law, was there?
Yes. Peter and Laurie Clancy used to go through the state school ground and pull down the flag until the police caught up with them.
it was just the Irish in me, mother. I couldn't help myself.
But I never stole, did I, Mum?
No.
What about...
No, I don't remember Dennis giving much trouble at all.
Don't you remember when I got caught at Coles
Oh,
at Parade?
yes, that's right. The police picked up round at Pran with a boy of...
And what did you do
Italian
when I came home?
I didn't do anything. So
You-
glad to see you home.
You did not, you've forgotten. You took me up into the back shed and you gave me the biggest hiding of my
Oh,
life
did I?
with the side of a
Cruel
fruitcase.
old mother, wasn't I?
What about the quiet achiever of the family, mother, Carol?
Oh, Carol.
We haven't mentioned Carol, but
No.
hasn't she been
Carol was...
a source of inspiration?
She was spoiled as a little girl because after
She
three
was the
boys
baby.
and then a girl,
Yeah.
and she married very young and is now, what was I say,
A very successful, independent lady with a nice family.
yes, got two nice sons. I won't mention the exes.
But when you look at Carol's life, she's had some tough crosses to bear. And
Yes,
you know
she
how you were
has.
saying you found this little knack before? You were saying before you had this little knack of getting over big troubles.
Oh,
Do you
yes.
think Carol inherited that from you?
Maybe she has, yes.
All right. Well, now back to the frivolity and fun outside, Mother. They're all out there. We'll have to go back shortly. Do you feel that there's anyone here today who you really wish was here that's not here?
David.
And I guess Ted.
David was born on my birthday, and I was looking forward to seeing David on Wednesday next.
And then the ones that we've lost, like Ted and Peter, and I said the ones that we've lost, like Ted
Oh,
and
Ted, yes.
and Peter and
Ted, we'd lovely to have had Ted.
and Margaret, of course. We've
And Margaret, dear Margaret,
yeah.
bravest soul on it ever lived.
Well, anyway, Mum, it's lovely to have this little chat with you on your 84th birthday.
Yeah.
Now, I hope that when I'm 84 that someone's around to interview me, and hopefully that I'll be here to conduct this interview for your 94th birthday, Mother.
No,
Well, I can't think of any reason why not, can you?
I don't know, I'm getting a bit stumbly sometimes.
Oh, you're a tough old soul, Mother.
How about a big goodbye to the camera, Mum?
Goodbye.
Give us a wave.
Thank you, Dennis.
Now, there could be a lot of confusion in here because it's a very small room with lots of people, but if you can just step in a little bit, we've got Byron here, which is Peter and Fran's eldest boy. He used to be a little tiny boy, now he's a real big boy, so they're very shy. He doesn't like the camera, just like his dad. Can never think of anything to say, or a little bit red this time. We've caught him off guard.
Talks a lot of crap.
Okay, over here we've got Matt. This is Matthew, my eldest son. So,
Hello, camera.
so the camera, yes, this is Matt. How are you enjoying yourself, Matt?
Oh, great.
What do you think of your Uncle Dennis's camera work?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, okay. Christopher, Chris, I should say, my youngest boy.
Here we go
is
again.
here. Chris is always the one with the stubby in his hand.
Clever.
Standing next to Georgie Poyd. So pull your stomach in, George. Now's the last chance you've got. This is George. He was lucky enough to marry one of the Scullen girls, 30 odd years ago. Don't think he'll ever marry into this family again. So he keeps telling us. Okay, that's George has got an interesting profile. We won't. Yes, well, you. Lower the camera and it's more interesting.
I need cinemascope, Carol.
Okay, we've spoken to Michael, so, you know, don't give Michael a second viewing. Francis Catherine, put some lipstick.
Kitchen maid.
No chance to do that. I've done this with sausage roll on my lips. You've got no chance of moving. Fran has got a dishwasher at home, I think, so this is a whole new world for Francis.
Byron.
Keep talking to Fran.
Yep. So keep going, Fran. We'll keep the dishes going as long as you can keep them cleaning. So,
Leave me alone.
how do you think? What do you think about today so far, Fran?
Oh, very successful day.
Yes. And what do you think of?
Very good.
What do you think of? Tell me about Mum's reaction when Mum arrived. What do you think?
I wasn't looking.
She felt like crying.
Yes.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Okay.
looking. Hi, Byron.
All right. Well, we'll go away from Fran and I'd like you to take the camera over to Dennis. Dennis, you must have a few words to say.
I'm mainly worried about Byron behind the camera there, but yes, Cass, you've done a great job, Cass. You should have your own TV program
definitely.
for too long at all. We haven't spoken to Carl either.
Carl, no, young Carl.
Come over here.
Biggest and toughest
Over here,
family.
That come all. What was kids are so shy, aren't they? Look, he
They
hates
are,
it.
yes. Look into the camera and say yes. Take two or something original like that. Hey, listen, what do you think of your big brother? Now's your chance. He can't punch you or anything.
I really hate him.
Do you? Yeah. Oh, well done, Carl. So we'll have to turn around, Jude. One person we didn't get on camera was Judy. Hello, Dennis. Today's gone, Jude.
I'm very thrilled with the whole day, and I know my mother is too.
And what do you think of your mum arrived? How do you think she felt?
She was overwhelmed.
All right, well said, Jude.
Thank you.
There's a couple of people we missed, so we should go and say hello to them. George is definitely...
Get me out of here, help.
George is a bit of a camera hog, so we had to move around him. Here we have Katie, who's not getting away, and Stephen, who's going to turn around so we can see him. Katie, who's Mara's daughter. We all know who she is, so we don't need to explain. And this is her other half, Stephen, an excellent young man who does as he's told, when he's told, so he makes a perfect partner. Anything to say, Kate? No. Nothing to say? Nothing to say, Stephen? No. That's why I've got to do all the talking. Okay, well, I think we've met everyone now. Everyone's been covered. Well, I tell you what, we better pick up the little one. Tess, come up here for a sec. You get it quick. What about wave? Do you want to wave to the funny man, Tess? Wave to the Karen Caller if you can. Tess, want to be on the camera like when you were a flower girl? Wave to the camera.
I'll be on the television.
Say hi. Good girl.
Say hello, Nana.
This is Tess. This is Karen's youngest. And she's got a little sister, a big sister, I should say, called Shay. Yes, Shay. She's selfish.
Shay, you're on the camera. Hello, on the camera.
Yes, because he forgets his name, so we write it down for him. So there's James, and this is James Scullen. This is Byron and Carl's little squitchy brother. Well, you want to say hello?
Hello.
Say hello, how are you, everyone?
Hello, how are you, everyone?
And you're here for Nana's 84th birthday, aren't you?
You're here for Nana's 84th birthday, aren't you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray!
Righto, mate. 1, 2, 3.
That'll save me
been one of the happiest, most delightful days of my life, and so completely surprised that it's made it better still. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you.
The track winds back to an old-fashioned cycle. Right to Gundagai, where the blue land is going, hard our branches go, the heat of sunny sky. When mommy and daddy are waiting for me, and my parents on my shoulder, while I see, and no more will I roam when I'm heading straight for home along the road to Gundagai.
Once more and a lot louder.
Sing Waltzing Matilda this time. Once upon a... No.
Oh.
No, what is it?
Once a
Jolly swag wink and the boy a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree. As he sings, as he watches, that's what to do is Billy Boy. Here come the waltzing Matilda with me. Hooray! Switch it off, please, Dennis.